Hey, how's it going, Theater One? It's Mr. Peoples again. I'm here with the rest of your lesson for this week. So I just want to remind you that your Death of a Salesman monologue, it's changed from a group scene project to just a solo performance piece that's just you and you alone memorizing a short monologue and performing it in front of the camera. And I'll even give you like a little bit of the example today of what I would do if I had to do this project. So it must be memorized. I won't be memorized because I'm sorry. I just thought of this idea just now to do this for you. But I wanted to give you more of an idea of what to expect with your recording of this. But I want you to set up your Chromebook or smart device so that you can record from head to toe and the surrounding area. So I'm going to show you that real quick. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to scooch this back. Maybe nothing will get in the way here. So I think if you can't get a full head to toe shot, I'm going to forgive because it is kind of hard to do. You can see my dog in the background there laying down. So I want to give you at least 3/4 of your body. So, or I want you to give me at least 3/4 of your body for this performance. Okay. So I am going to show you what this is going to look like. All right. Remember, blocking shouldn't be too distracting. If it isn't, I mean, you should have it in your performance, but it doesn't need to be like, crazy unless that's what the scene calls for, which I'm not sure that it does. But your performance should include a brief introduction, so state your name. Let me give you an example of what this whole introduction would be like. Hello, I am Matt Peoples, and I will be performing a piece from Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. And then I would go into the monologue itself. I would go into the monologue itself and perform it fully. And then at the end, I would just say, thank you. And just, you could take a brief moment to linger where you are. You don't have to say anything else. And then you'll upload your recording. I. Yeah, I'm posting this lesson tonight before 7. So you'll upload your recording to this second day 2 lesson, and you'll see it on Google Classroom. This video is on Google Classroom, so if you're seeing this, you're going to see where to post. All right, so here's my example. I'm going to just try my best to read this off of my screen. All right. So from start to finish, I'll show you what this recording looks like. Hi, I am Matt Peoples, and I'll be performing a piece from Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. Well, just that when you came back, and I'll never forget this, or when he came back. If I need to start again, I will. Forgive me, guys. I have not rehearsed this. I expect you to have spent a little more time on this than I have. Okay. Sorry, I'm starting again. If that were to happen, hopefully in your recording that doesn't happen, but if it were to happen, you're going to stop, take a deep breath, and then go back, and you're not going to have your script up reading off of it, so you're going to have it memorized. So just go back to the beginning or wherever you last remember your lines and continue from there. Okay? Well, just that when he came back, I'll never forget this. It's always mystified me because I thought of Biff, even though he'd always taken advantage of me. I I loved him. Willie, And he came back after that month and took his sneakers. Remember those sneakers with a University of Virginia printed on them? He was so proud of those. He wore them every day. And he took them down in the cellar and burned them in the furnace. We had a fist fight. It lasted at least half an hour. Just the two of us. Punching each other down in the cellar and crying right through it. I've often thought of how strange it was that I knew he'd given up his life. What happened in Boston, Willie? I just bring it up because you asked me. Well, don't get sore. Now, Willie, don't get... Yeah, I'm going. Goodbye, Willie. And don't worry about it. You know what? If at first you don't succeed... Thank you. All right, so that was my example. Hopefully I did it well enough. Maybe you got the general idea here, but notice I went through and I actually highlighted the different beats in the script here for myself. That's a great way to really break up your thoughts. I probably could have done, if I had more time to prepare this, I would have done a much better job of actually showing the verbal and physical changes between those moments. But this is just kind of off the cuff, just so that you see what the recording should look like. I really want you guys to go even further than I did and do a great job. I think that this play is so, every monologue is so emotional that it just has so much meat that you can really sink your teeth into as an actor. And I think if you really put the time in, these performances are going to be really great. So I loved this moment between Bernard and Willie, because you really kind of see the reckoning of what Willie did and how it affected Biff, and how it affected not only Biff and not only the people in his family, but all the people that knew them, and Biff's relationships to other people were affected by this. And it is just so strange. And Bernard's really revealing to Willie at this point in time the depth of the pain that Willie caused his son, which is something that perhaps Willie never truly contemplated as much as he should have. And it's just fascinating. So I hope that you have a really good time with this lesson. I hope that this is helpful. And I might even upload one more version of this monologue where I'm actually just doing my best effort, even though I'll still be reading it off the screen. I think I'll do that in a separate video, but I just really hope that you're getting the most out of this week and spend your time wisely. I know that we have more to do when we get back from spring break. I heard today that the governor announced school closures will be extending. I don't know what that means for us, but I will keep you informed, of course. But yeah, look for that other video here on the lesson as well. All right. Bye.